have become a nation that accepts separate and unequal schools as nothing can be done about segregation. As a nation, we accept our schools to create equal outcomes for students who live their homes ruthlessly disadvantaged by family and community poverty, who arrive at their schools to find sometimes unqualified or unexperienced teachers, and who leave those schools as soon as they can. Social and economic disadvantage, not only poverty but also a host of associated conditions, depresses student performance. Concentrating students with these disadvantages in racially and economically homogeneous schools depresses it even further. Already known that low-income students of color generally have less experienced teachers, but a new study from the Center of American Progress reveals that they have less effective teachers too.
I really think everybody has something to do with this. Even the people standing around the parking lots who aren't really attending the prom, I just think everyone just has their input in it. They all came here to support us.
This weekend, students from a Georgia school made national headlines by holding their first ever integrated prom. The kids are from Wilcox County in South Georgia. But as Jocelyn Cannell reports, the real story is that despite these latest developments, segregation is still happening today.
Girls are trying to organize an integrated prom for everyone. But as is frequently the case, money is a formidable barrier in addition to the racial attitudes.
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman.
And I'm Nermeen Sheikh. Welcome to our listeners and viewers around the country and around the world. The Supreme Court has upheld Michigan's ban on affirmative action at state colleges and universities. The case centers on a 2006 voter referendum in Michigan that barred race and sex-based preferences in admissions. An appeals court previously ruled the ban violates the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause. But in a 6-2 decision, the Supreme Court overruled the lower court. The justices in the majority argued policies affecting minorities that do not involve intentional discrimination should be decided at the ballot box rather than in the courtroom.
Our ability to remedy this situation by integrating schools is hobbled by historical ignorance. Too quickly forgetting 20th century history, we have persuaded ourselves that the residential isolation of low-income black children occurs in a practice, but it's not government order. We think residential segregation is but an accident of economic circumstance, personal preferences, and private discrimination.